It's close to midnight. He comes to you out of the darkness to possess your musical soul. He is Michael Jackson. You know, years ago, men had their own tailors with wardrobes that fit to perfection. Today, it's different. Mass production doesn't allow for individuality. That's why I'd like to introduce you to some folks who sell new clothes the old-fashioned way.
Lighten up with Lightline.
New Lightline cheese puffs and tortilla chips. All the of our regular wise snacks, but lightened up with 1/3 less fat and fewer calories.
You get all the
In the late 19th century, businesses began to rely on the telephone. So along came the telephone answering service.
Roy's Buggy Whips, would you hold?
Now, in the late 20th century, businesses have progressed to cordless phones, conference phones, computer phones, even video phones. But the answering service?
Roy's Bionic Robotics, would you hold?
That's why Megaplex developed the ultimate answer. Play the Peel of Fortune game and you could win big because Coca-Cola bottlers across the country are giving away millions in total cash and prizes.
Most people think of art as a visual experience. When executed properly, a veritable feast for the eyes. There is one form of art, however, that can be a feast for the ears. If you take fresh eggs, cream, and right off the farm fresh vegetables, add pure vegetable oil, red wine vinegar, honey, herbs and spices, and maybe generous amounts of aged blue cheese in just the right portions, blended under refrigeration to the peak of perfection. You'd know why we call our products naturally fresh. Then we blended nature's best naturally.
Read Sunday's Atlanta Journal and Constitution, and you could get rich quick. With our new game called Zingo. If you play, you could win up to $50,000. But if you don't play, you could miss out on $20,000 in weekly cash prizes. Then again, if you do play, you could be one of more than 100 weekly winners. Then again, if you don't play,
Fanta Orange Soda, which sounds like this, or this, and always tastes like this, presents the Southeast Regional Playoffs in the first ever Six Flags National Ms. Pac-Man Championship. New Orleans, Louisiana, where you'll find some of the world's greatest jazz and Cajun food. You could be here. Boston, a historic city where you can relive the Battle of Bunker Hill or Paul Revere's famous ride. You could be here. Maui, Hawaii, a paradise with clear blue waters, white sands, and surfing. You could be here. Pour a little Mauna Loa and add a little to the evening. First Union has some important questions for you. How many of you are planning today for retirement? With more than pensions and Social Security? If that's not enough, how many of you have an IRA? Did you open it for only $100? Can you contribute as little as $25? In your quest for affordable attire, you've no doubt visited those so-called discount fashion outlets. You know, the places that sew in their own labels or offer factory seconds or flaunt a few brand names and sizes like 48 short. Well, gentlemen and ladies, don't ever, ever, ever confuse those places with Front Row, the new fashion superstore for women, men, and children. Because if you do, we're going to send a Salvation Army SWAT team to your home in the dark dead of night with orders to beat on your door until you surrender your powder blue leisure suit and promise to remember that Front Row has only top quality in-season brand name clothing and footwear at everyday savings of up to 40% on their entire $250,000 item inventory. Of course, we hope this subtle reminder won't be necessary. Front Row, where you'll always get a better look. Located in Eastgate Consumer Mall.